Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Morphe KathleenLights palette. This palette released about 2 weeks ago and sold out almost immediately, but I do understand from Morphe that they plan on restocking the palette. However, they haven't told us exactly when the palette will be back in stock. But I guess if you follow Morphe on Instagram or like Twitter or something, you'll be able to as soon as they announce when the restock date will be, you'll be able to pick this up if you haven't picked it up yet. Anywho, so this is the outer packaging of the palette. It says KathleenLights Palette at the top with Morphe's logo, their brand logo, the big M logo and the Morphe at the bottom. And there are lights on the box for Kathleen Lights. On the back of the box, it has Kathleen's beautiful photo here. I'm sure she had like a nice little photo shoot for this. And it has a cute little message on the side here to her fans that are picking this up. And I'll read it out loud. It says, "I'm so happy to be sharing this palette with you guys. It was so fun to think of the different colors I love wearing and putting them together. I can't get enough of it, and I hope you feel the same way. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you for always being so loving and supportive. Enjoy, XOXO Kathleen," at the bottom, KL at the bottom. So the outer box packaging is pretty standard, you know, Morphe cardboard boxing or whatever, except for the fact that it has Kathleen Lights' name on the front and the lights around it. So it's not plain black as the Morphe boxes usually are. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here. So on the inside, we can appreciate the double bubble wrap, bagging in here to prevent the palette from getting damaged. Funny story. Actually, last week, like a few days ago, when the postman actually delivered this palette to me, I was so excited to get it, and you know, I ripped the box open and like tried to like, in my excitement and trying to like lift out the palette from the box, I dropped it. Yeah, I dropped it. And it was pretty high up, like you know, from like my dining table to like the floor. So it was, let's just say that if the palette had not been protected, like if they didn't have like this double bubble wrap thing inside, the palette would probably have crashed to like tiny pieces, and I would have been in tears because, you know, I'd just taken the palette out of the box, and I hadn't even looked at it when it dropped. So I was so grateful for this. So thank you, Morphe. Thank you for double wrapping your palettes. Anyhow, so the actual palette looks like this. It has Morphe Kathleen Lights written in red right here. On the back, there's nothing. It's just plain black. The difference between this palette and other regular Morphe palettes is that the Morphe palettes in the regular line comes in plastic packaging, and it's just like a plastic snapshot packaging. I'll show you because I have the 35O palette. I have this here, and so you see, if you have any Morphe palettes, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, it's like a plastic packaging and it snaps shut, okay? The Kathleen Lights palette is not plastic, it is cardboard packaging. It's a sturdy cardboard packaging, and it's magnetic. So it doesn't snap shut, it just stays shut after you close it because it has like a pretty sturdy magnet in it that'll keep it shut. So it's a nice cute size, small enough to like fit in your bag or whatever, or if you want to like take it on a trip with you, like you can pack it when you travel. And I do believe that the magnet is strong enough to stay shut like when you travel with it. So that's a bonus right there. So let's take a look at the inside of the packaging. Oh, and before we look at the colors, this retails for $14.99, I think, for $15 on the Morphe website. So as soon as they restock it, if you're interested, oh my God, I can't speak today. As soon as Morphe restocks this palette, and if you're interested in picking it up, you should definitely pick it up because the price is right on this palette. That's, you know, I am very, very happy about that. And because when I heard that this was coming out, I didn't know, you know, like how much damage it was going to do to my wallet. So, but $15, very nice. Anyhow, the inside of the palette looks like this. There is no mirror on the inside, no mirror. I mean, if it bothers you, you know, I'm sorry, maybe on the next palette there'll be a mirror. I don't know. It doesn't bother me that there's no mirror in it. I mean, I like mirrors in my palette. It's not a must-have, but it's nice when it's there. And if it's not there, I'll just grab another one with a mirror if I need, you know, to look at a mirror that way, or I'll just grab like a little small personal mirror, or if I need like a gigantic mirror to do my makeup, I'll just go to the bathroom. So for me, it's nice, but it doesn't have to be there. I can live, right? And plus for $15, this is a steal as it is. So I was not expecting a mirror and they didn't put it in there. I'm not sad. I'm okay. So here are the beautiful colors in this palette. Gorgeous, gorgeous warm tone colors. And they're mostly warm tone colors because Kathleen likes warm tones. I mean, look. Kathleen likes warm tones. I like warm tones. It's a win-win for me, but other people who enjoy some cool tones might be a little disappointed. But I think the colors are warm toned. There are a lot of like pretty warm toned colors, but there are some cool toned colors here. You know, like this brown right here is pretty cool. And then some other like, let's see, is there another cool? I guess this green could be somewhat cool, and this one too. But I mean, there are a handful of cool colors, but they're not a whole lot. I'm not sad about that because I like mostly warm colors. But you know, to each his own. I know a lot of people who enjoy cool toned colors still really like the 35O palette, and the 35O palette was like pretty much all warm toned colors. So I think you'll probably enjoy this as well. And the pops of color like add a little life to this, so it's not just a boring neutral palette. I'm actually wearing most of the colors from this palette on my eyes today, so see if you guys can see that. You can see my eye makeup. I've worn this the colors in this palette once before, and then again today. And I think the longevity of the eyeshadows is pretty decent. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like life altering. It's not gonna be like you can't compare this to like a super high end palette, like I don't know, like a Tom Ford palette or something. You can't compare because this is a $15 palette. It's not, you know, you can't compare the quality that way. However, for a affordable Morphe palette, the quality here is pretty darn good. Morphe palettes in the past, I have decluttered, oh my God, I can't say that word. In the past, I have decluttered, there we go, decluttered a couple of Morphe palettes that I had in my collection because I mean, they were nice shadows, but they didn't blow my socks off. You know, it was just like, they were just like shadows. And, you know, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. You know, this is a secret that you guys might not know. I own a lot of palettes. So for me to have a so-so palette that, you know, doesn't really excite me is not an option to me. So I had a couple of Morphe palettes like a long time, like months and months ago that I decluttered. But ever since I've picked up the 35O palette, oh, even from like the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Morphe shadow quality started coming up. And then with the 35O, it was like pretty awesome. And I hear like some of the newer palettes that they have out now, like the 35F is like really, really good. And this one is this KathleenLights palette is actually like really, really good. I enjoy the quality a lot, and you'll see more of that like when I show you the swatches. But anyhow, so here are the colors. Most of the colors in here are from well, 9 of the colors in here are from the Morphe permanent singles, and there are a few of them as well that are also from like other eyeshadow palettes, like the 35T and the 35O. Like these two here are from the 35O, and there's like another color here that is from like the 35T. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say maybe like that taupe color right there, but don't quote me on that. And then the others are like Morphe singles. There are 6 colors that Kathleen curated herself, and let me see, I'll show you those 6 colors right now. They are these 2. Do they have names? I don't know, because Morphe never like puts names on their like boxes or whatever, so you never know what these colors are called. But anyhow, the ones that Kathleen designed herself are 1, 2, 3, no, not that one, 3, 4, and then 5, 6. So it's this gold one right here, this like maroon color over here at the end on the first row. On the second row, it's this bronze color in the middle, and then this like a light mauve burgundy color here, and then these 2 greens on the third row, the hunter green and the bright green. Some people are like, why is that random green there? I don't think it's a random green. I actually enjoy green shadows a lot, so I'm happy that she put those 2 greens in there. This bright green it's a nice pop of color, like this one, in addition to like this dark burgundy over here, maybe that gold over there. I enjoy neutrals with pops of colors a lot. So to me, the pops of colors work very well with the rest of the palette. I really, really like the color selection. So do I think it's a win? I think it's definitely a great palette to pick up. Again, the pricing, you can't beat that. The pricing is great. It'll probably make a really great gift for the holiday season, because, you know, it's perfect timing, right? So as soon as Morphe restocks this palette, if you're able to pick it up, I would say yay, please get it, because it is awesome. So that is it for the for my review / first impressions portion of this video. So now, if you would like to see the swatches of the Morphe KathleenLights palette, please stay tuned, and we will get into that right now. Look at you, all camera ready and everything. Aw, shucks.